Wondering how to create something like this in CapCut? Take a look at this video to find out how. The process is super simple in CapCut, and it'll give your edit that professional touch.
Really, nigga?
Ready to give it a shot? Let's get started. Let's open CapCut. I'm going to be using the desktop version of CapCut here. The process should be pretty much the same for PC and mobile. You can't use the web version of CapCut for this tutorial, as some features are missing. You need to download CapCut and install it on your computer. To download CapCut, just go to the CapCut website. Once you've opened CapCut, import the video and drop it onto your timeline. For this tutorial, we'll be using 2 video footages I downloaded online. I will link in the description where you can download stock footage for free. By the way, to make this effect more epic, you're going to need a video where the subject is distant from the camera and the other video is close to the camera. Let me drop this first video in the timeline and this one. I'll trim the second video, make it the same size as the first video. Let's add some transitions to these 2 videos. Let's click on the Transition tab and search for Mix. This is the transition we will particularly use for this tutorial in order for the effect to work. Let's zoom in a bit by dragging this zoom slider here. Select the first clip, and let's put a keyframe at the start and end of the transition. Then move to the end of the first clip. Make sure to hit the left arrow key to move back 1 frame. Then line up the first clip with the second clip. Make sure that the first clip is still selected, and then, using the scale slider, let's make sure that this guy from the first clip is lined up with the guy on the second clip. Just follow what I did here. Once they're lined up, select the first keyframe. Let's zoom in so we can see the keyframe clearly. Click on the Speed tab, and then Curve. Then select Flash In so we can smooth out the transition. If you are using CapCut Pro, try using Ease In instead. I don't know why mine doesn't have Ease In options. Then try to move this just a little bit to the right to make the transition a bit longer. As you can see, it's starting to look good now. Our transition looks very smooth. Now, to make this look even more cinematic, let's add a sound effect. A perfect sound effect for this transition would be the Whoosh sound effect. I will link in the description below where you can download this sound effect for free. Let's add our sound effect now, put it between our transitions. Let's trim this down to make it shorter. Let's export this first, and let's name it Smooth Zoom. Once your video has been exported, click on File, and then New Project. Just click OK if you see a pop-up. Let's add the video we just exported and drop it onto the timeline. Zoom in so you can see where the transition is, and cut the video where the transition starts and also cut it where the transition ends. Select this part of the video and scroll down here and look for Motion Blur. You can play around with the settings, but you can also follow mine. Let's see how it's going. Isn't it that cool? It's like what we see in the movies, right? Who would have thought that something like this can be done in CapCut? Let's add some final touches here. Let's go ahead and search for some cinematic background music. Let's not go anywhere. Let's look for background music here in CapCut. Click on Audio and search for cinematic music. Let's listen to some of these. I think I like this one. Let's add it to your timeline, trim it, then put some fade in and fade out by grabbing this little handle here. Let's play from the beginning. There you have it, our smooth zoom transition effect in CapCut. Make sure to apply what you learned here in your next project. If you found some value in this video, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Your support means a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.